Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of the Disc Golf Answer Man.
Hey guys, my name is Blake. I had a few questions about the future of disc golf, and I really just wanted to hear your perspective and see what you thought about the future and the growth. First of all, let me say thank you for everything you do for the sport and how you continue to grow it, all your efforts and all the knowledge you've bestowed upon us. With my question, with tournaments getting larger and larger and small clubs popping up everywhere, leagues, putting leagues, doubles, all kinds of different things and events going on. Should we be concerned on this smaller level about tax filing statuses and how the money's being handled? Would it make sense to maybe standardize that process, or do you think the way we've kind of just gone about it in the past to get it to where it is now will continue to pan out just as well? I know on a small level, maybe some people need to be more accountable and have the money tracked, where other groups, it might not be as important, just depending upon those who show up and how much they care. But I guess the main question is, should there be any kind of checks and balances, or do you see any kind of checks and balances that should be put in place for these small clubs and tournament directors? And do you see a need for maybe caps on entry fees or event payouts in the future? Thanks again for everything, guys, and I hope you have a great day and keep throwing straight.
Well, it depends on the hole I'm at. I don't know if I want to throw straight, so take that back.
Straight line is always a great idea.
Not teasing.
Checks and balances within small clubs are always a good idea, just to make sure that more than one person knows what's going on. Because it could be the most trustworthy person who gets in a bad spot, and then they're like, well, I've got this extra money from the club that I could use. I think checks and balances are always a good idea. Capping entry fees and stuff like that, I don't know if that would solve it. I just think having more eyes on it is probably better than less. That's just what it comes down to for me.
Yeah. What do you think about the cap on entry fees and?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry.
I think that's a little excessive. I think just having more eyes on the money, or even having it be a little bit more standardized, might not be bad, but then you'd have to enforce that on every small group of friends who gets together and has a club and play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like the idea. Having everything be more accountable or able to be held accountable, always good in my opinion.